Hello, what up? It's on your move, Madman, and I'm back. And today is Wednesday, so we're starting a new franchise today. That's exciting for you all, isn't it? So today I'm going to begin talking about the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, a bunch of you are thinking you've already done some videos on some of the films in the MCU, and you know what? You're right, because I was there, so I know that. But we're covering the ones that I haven't done so far, and maybe I'll do the other ones again. See how lucky you get. Alright, so today we're talking about Iron Man, the first one. First question I asked myself when I decided I was going to do the MCU was, what order am I going to show you these films in? Because obviously there's the release order, and then there's also the chronological order, which completely moves the films around a little bit. I decided to do it in release order just because I thought it was a bit easier, saves a bit more argument. Not going to have all of these stupid knobs online saying like, oh, that film comes before that one, or that film technically comes after that one, or those two films technically happen at the same time. So I crush all those bell ends just by, let's just do it in release order. It's just a bit easier that way. Most of my MCU discs come with a slip cover. This is part of a box set. I've got all three in the box set. That has a back cover as well as this. Remembered that, didn't I? But I will talk about them individually more, because I can milk it that way, can't I? Do more videos, which is what you love, isn't it? So I don't need to take the plastic off, but we can have a look inside. So there's a nice little bit of original artwork on the 4K disc there. It's nice, isn't it? And then they obviously couldn't be bothered with the Blu-ray, but still. So how do we compare this, eh? Got this on Blu-ray, got this in 4K, also got it on Disney Plus, funnily enough. So we can look at all three again, like we did with Pooh Wars. So we can do that. We will do that. Yeah. So whoop, stay there. Okay. So that was really easy, because you know, I would go as far as to say, don't get too offended when I say this, but there are a big bunch of films on Disney Plus under the MCU banner that come with their IMAX enhanced sequences added back into the film. So from that perspective, Disney Plus wins. Didn't see that coming, did you? I would say Disney Plus looks better than the disc, mainly because it includes the IMAX enhanced sequences as well. Not all of the Disney Plus ones look better than the discs, but I would go as far as to say the ones with the IMAX bits in, it just sells it a little bit more for me. I don't know why I get so fascinated with IMAX shots, but they're beautiful, aren't they? It's probably why I love Christopher Nolan so much, because he's got some beautiful IMAX bits in most of his movies. So it's really beautiful, and we love beauty in films, don't we? And beasts. Anyway, so this is how the MCU started. I remember when Iron Man was first released into the cinema. It was one of the first films I'd ever seen that had a post-credit scene. Don't get me started on those post-credit scenes. But when you look at the post-credit scene in this one, when Nick Fury turns around and tells Tony Stark he wants to talk to him about the Avengers, my friend stood next to me in the cinema and was explaining to me how all these films were going to be made that tied up to this universe, and all this plan that was going ahead, which basically led up to Avengers Endgame. And he basically knew about everything that they had planned, and a lot of us were a bit like, whatever, there's no way they're going to release all those films, but you know, they did. So there's loads of these we're going to be talking about. Iron Man, the film itself, is a good movie, if that helps. For the beginning of a universe like this, it's a great way to start. If not, set up that generic origin superhero story that they then repeat about 30 times throughout the entire universe. So there is that. Little bit of negative there, sorry. But yeah, all in all, if you haven't got Disney Plus and you're getting a bit upset and you're like, oh, I want to see what it's like on Disney Plus, you know, borrow a friend's. Like, just say, can I borrow your subscription, your details and stuff, yeah? And Disney won't like that, but you know, fuck Disney, who cares about them? So yeah, Iron Man. I did show you the back cover as well, didn't I? I did, yeah. Twice, in fact. Some really good IMAX sequences on Disney Plus though, just so you know. Not all of the Iron Mans, pretty sure only this one has IMAX bits in, so the other two, the physical discs will be better, but we'll go there when we get there, won't we? So, when it comes to the MCU, I'm not quite 100% certain how much detail is going to be in every one of the videos, because otherwise it's just going to be the same repetitive shit over and over again, which I'm pretty sure no one can be bothered to sit through. So I might try and vary it up a little bit, but we'll see how we go, won't we? I'm very good at saying I'm going to do something and then I just do the complete opposite. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go now. So if you could like this video, please, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, please. And I'm going to fuck off. Alright. Goodbye.